Hey, what's going on? Oh, Lord. What's up? What's up, people? How are you doing? Ooh. That's right. I just made a little short, so I have to edit it. Nothing else matters. What I say you doing, what I try to do for me was words of a poet and its voice of a choir and a melody, and nothing else matters. Just like the white-winged dove, singing songs sounds like she's singing. Oh, oh, oh. Just like the white-winged dove, singing songs sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh. Psycho hitters in the chat. There's nobody in the chat, Todd. There's nobody here. Better run, 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 run away. I guess I'll sit here and wait. I don't understand. People come and say a word and then they leave. I don't know. Why? Why not have a conversation, a civil conversation about life? And, yeah. You can subscribe if you like. So, this is my so-called life. I've been away for a while. well, not a while, a couple days, but feels like I've been on another planet for a couple days. And I'm back on this planet. I don't think it's my favorite planet, but here I am talking to myself again. And yeah, life is just full of questions, curiosity, the unknowing, and a bunch of assholes, if I'm being honest. And yeah, you know, we have a choice to be an asshole. We have a choice to be kind. And people make their choices every day. Hi, Art. How are you? I'm starting to remember you because you seem to come in every day that I go live. And that's nice of you. You know, I hope everything's good, and I hope that you're healthy. So, you guys, it's like almost fall where I live. It becomes fall pretty quick. I don't even know where the summer went. I don't even remember it beginning, to be honest with you. I remember that all of a sudden it was spring and I saw sunshine a couple days. And then it was summer that like came and went. Hi Octavia, how are you? At least I could still burp. But yeah, oh, never mind. Oh, what is that? Arturo? Arturo. Wait, what? What, honey? Where do you go, my lovely? I wanna know. Where do you go, go, go? Oh, go, go. Where do you go? Can you believe that the 90s is gone? Am I the only one that feels like I'm stuck in the 90s still? Like, I don't get it. How did the years fly by like that? It's weird. Hey, Petru, how are you, sir? I don't think I've met you before. I thought I heard my name. I did. I said your name. Petru. Hello, sir. I've never seen you before. Hi, Todd. Zalios? Thank you, Zalios. I knew you wouldn't forget. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. The 90s felt like it. Yes, dude. I know you're younger than me, but it feels so weird to think about because it feels like yesterday. I'm trying to be polite, Pedro. I'm sorry if you're offended that I called you sir. I wouldn't mind being called ma'am. You're only 38. Okay. I call anybody a sir or a ma'am when I address them, and sometimes I may misgender them, so maybe I need to stop. Sorry, kid. How are you doing, Zalios? Are you doing okay? Yeah, I don't mean to say it in a bad way. I just always call people sir or ma'am in real life. Or dude. Depends where I stand with you. So you're either a sir, ma'am, or a dude. Hi, Dark Guardian. How are you? You're so polite. I don't know where I get my manners from, but I pretty much had to teach myself a lot, and that was through life itself. And I just have always been very polite, and since I was a kid, I was always well-mannered. It just comes naturally. Hello, why are you so gloomy? I'm not gloomy. I'm not. I'm just being me. I'm a little down, but I'm always like that. I'm in kind of like an MS flare. So, guess there's really not much to be happy about. There is and there isn't. Life is strange. You're doing great. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I always wish for the day where I can say that. Yes, Dark Guardian, yes. A lot of people think I'm sad and gloomy, and I am, but I mean, I don't think I am online. I have my moments where it sinks in that, clock is ticking and I'm getting worse, and kind of sucks to watch your whole immune system attack itself and feel it, you know? It's scary, actually. You are, sir, I have multiple sclerosis. Yes, if you read my GoFundMe on my community page, you can read more about me. And, I think that's the hardest part, is realizing that Um, anything can happen. I mean, it can happen to any of you guys. You know, life is life, and tomorrow is not guaranteed. But to feel yourself get worse within a year is scary. Well, MS sucks, but please remember you're alive. I knew you would be one of those people to say it could be worse. Honey, please do me the favor and educate yourself about the disease. I could wake up tomorrow and it could be definitely worse. It's not a light condition. It's serious, where you can end up paralyzed in a wheelchair. You can lose your ability to swallow. I already have choking issues. So please watch. I have a video with Selma Blair during her flare on my channel to see this comes and goes for people, and then people can deal with permanent paralysis. Let's put it this way, everyone handles it differently, but you go through relapses where you're worse than other times. I feel like I've been in a constant relapse, but I am getting worse. And I had 15 new lesions on my brain and spine from September or November until April, and that's bad. That's really bad. Hi Emily, a long time listener, but wanted to add, yes, the 90s are Mitch. Were you a Dolly fan? Actually, I came across a lot of her quotes, and I really thought those were beautiful quotes that she had, and she said a lot of great things, and she was a very positive person. I personally did not get into her music, but yeah, I heard Tim Curry passed away today, and he was great in Rocky Horror Picture Show. And may they rest in peace. I know it sucks, but I'm saying thank God you're alive. I know, Bank, you're saying that. But when people say that, they're trying to basically say, hey, you shouldn't complain that you have this disease that's basically, you know, eating you up alive and making you worse. You can feel it every day, and it could make you paralyzed next week. It could cause you to be in a wheelchair. It depends if you're getting lesions. I'm getting a lot of lesions on my spine and brain. Okay, this is not like a disease where you look at somebody and you say, that person has an illness. I have 3 illnesses, by the way. MS does not have a face, and you just don't know. Some people can have mild symptoms, but the fact that I developed 15 within like 5 months I don't know, I probably have more, because I think whenever I have my flares, I always know, like, I get this migraine, I get, my eyes start, like, getting really sensitive, and I have, like, trouble with walking a little bit, and speech issues, and the list goes on. Yeah, it's my nervous system attacking. My, I, I am, my nerve, my nervous system is attacking me. Well, your nervous system attacks you. So what happens is that it's ruining people, and when you get the lesions on your brain or spine, it affects different parts on you. And but yeah, it attacks your body's constantly under attack. I deal with a lot of inflammation, and there's some really good shorts on from this girl, and she has MS, and she like does all these like reenactments of how she feels, and every symptom she shares is exactly like me, what I have. So what you see is not all of me or what I go through. So like when I take a shower, I mean, I think I need to put something in the shower, like a rug or something, because I have balance issues, and I have almost fell a couple times in the shower, and also the cognitive issues. So I will forget like mid-sentence what I was talking about, and I have more of a bad short-term memory. Long time is good. I hope I have a long journey, Bank, but I think I came to peace with the fact that either MS is, I'm gonna go by MS, or I'm gonna go by the complications that arise with MS medication if I take it. So you get a lot of bad side effects that could be lethal. You get a lot of side effects from these medications that could be life-threatening. That's what I'm looking for. And so when you get sick on the medication, your immune system's pretty much gone, and you have a really hard time and fighting the illnesses and infections that you get. And like you are prone to a lot of infections, and a lot of all kinds of shit, man. Heart issues, liver issues, rare brain diseases, and I'm sitting here thinking, is it worth it if it's only gonna be slow, the progression? Because even if you get no lesions on your brain, you can still progress. I didn't know that. So they talked to me about the more lesions you get, the more of a chance you have to get really bad, in bad shape. And so if, let's say you're on the medication and it shows that you're not, getting lesions anymore, I love you, Frank. Thank you. Specialized immune cells. Yes. Dark Guardian, the medicine's supposed to block those B and T cells. And I don't know if I should take it. I really don't. Because I'm thinking like, what's gonna get me first? Complications of the MS or complications of the medicine. You gotta weigh out that too, because there have been people that pass from the meds or complications caused by the medication. It's not like you're just taking an aspirin. You're taking a chemo drug. Well, I would be. And you should give it a try. Yeah. The thing, I wish like if it didn't work for me, it only guarantees about six extra lives. That sounds weird. Six, yeah, extra years, not lives. See, my brain is all over the place. Can't even talk. Uh, 6 extra years, and that's if it works. But I'm in a bad position right now where it was a whole process with my tooth issue. The first time they couldn't get me in until like 2 to 3 months because I need a surgeon to remove my bad tooth, and I can't start the medication unless I take care of the tooth because you're very prone to the infections. And let's go, sir or ma'am. I have alpha-gal syndrome. Look that up, honey. Are there any moments of remission? Right now, I don't know. I really don't. I just feel like I'm getting worse. Like when the only time I can think of was before my big relapse, which was when I was diagnosed, because prior to that, I think I've had MS since I was 23. That's when I got 22 or 21, when I got my first MRI and they found one lesion. So I believe I had it then because I would get numbness in my legs and my hands, and it would come and go. And I remember one time I had like a bout of blurry vision. I thought my mascara was causing it. I went to this eye doctor, but they never found anything. So everyone said my symptoms were anxiety, and I had to just think that the numbness that came and went was, what do you call it? Like bad circulation. Hi, how are you, my Dodo and Derek? I'm with you. Oh, thank you, Frank. Thank you for praying for me. You should read more about it. Is that supposed to be like a joke? Let's go. Like, I don't think it's funny to make fun of people's conditions. Alpha-gal syndrome. I had multiple sclerosis, alpha-gal, and mast cell. So I guess you didn't read about it, like I said too. You cannot consume any red meat because it's from a tick bite, and you can go into anaphylaxis. Hi, Rick. It's not funny to make fun of people's illnesses either, because the last time I was on, people were making fun of me, and it's not funny. You don't have this, so you don't know what it's like. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Will I say you do what I try to do for me? I just mentioned how I'm doing. I'm sorry about my voice, you guys. This has been going on for like a week. I'm not sick, like I don't have a cold or anything. And um, I don't know if it's from like MS or not, but I I don't know if I'm in another flare or what, but I feel like I am in one. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I wish I can smile. I have to make myself laugh and I have to, have a reason to smile. I don't fake smiles, but bless you for thinking of me and helping me out. I try to reach a super chat goal every night of $25 to $50. Then we do some music. And I haven't been on for a couple days and I wasn't getting help for like 4 to 5 days prior to that, and nobody helps on my links at all. At all. I mean, the last time someone helped was a distant relative on the GoFundMe. Do you prefer lime or lemon? Part of me also thinks like this. Because if you read the side effects of the medication, it's like, do I take the risk of trying the medicine that could potentially help stop the it slows the progression, doesn't heal you, cure you. You can only take it for 2 years. Then your immune system's gone. So while you stop after the second year, it rebuilds your immune system. So while that time is most crucial, once you stop your last pill, because once you stop your last pill, it's when your immune system's pretty bad. And you stop your last pill and you're subjected to all kinds of infections and illnesses, and you don't have an immune system, which, we need our immune system. But yeah, it depletes your B and T cells and resets them. And I think it could help a lot with, the inflammation, but there's a cancer risk, there's heart disease, and that runs in my family very strongly. My dad passed at 38. And my grandmother had multiple from the age 30 on. I actually have to go for a heart CAT scan they put nitro in your nose, and they put give you a beta blocker to slow your heart down, and they check for blockages in your body. And can I ask you a question? Sure. Usually when people say that, it's gonna be like a serious question. I notice that, like, people don't ask to ask a question. How old are you? 42 years old. I'll be 43 in November. And you? How old? I'm sorry I can't see you too well. I know there's a man's face, but I have bad vision. And I burp a lot, sorry. Hope you don't get offended. That's right, you're 38. You know, when I was 38, it felt like yesterday, just like the 90s did. Yeah, just like, where are you? I'm gonna say you're in London, England. Where are you, sir? What's your favorite band? Petro, Andre, Adrian. Petro, Andre, Adrian. You're from Romania but live in Italy. Oh, that's nice. How is Romania and how is Italy? What do you prefer? You like Metallica? I think I prefer Slipknot over Metallica. I'm sorry, I don't speak Arabic. It's better in Italy. Oh, really? Yeah, it always seemed really cool. Like, I wish I didn't have my problems. I would love to, like, travel, out of country and stuff and try different foods. And like I said, I have 3 conditions, so one of them prevents me from eating whatever I want. And, but in, a real world situation, like, not this weird world that I'm in now where I feel like everything's not real. A perfect, once upon a time kind of life, I would love to have done that. That would have been amazing. I think the first country would be, oh my gosh, I get like chills thinking about living a life that I really wish to live, and I know I'll never live that life. I basically am a completely different person inside. I live in a prison. Like, my body is a prison. But there's still this free spirit inside of me that dances inside of me. He wants to come out and be free. But I am held back from this life, I don't think they'll come out with a cure for MS or mast cell disorder or alpha-gal. Like, I would love to do all those things. And my number one thing would be to travel the U.S., every single state. Hey, I'll still do it if I can't eat this and that. I would have to be in a RV or something and I would love to go all over the states and go to all the national parks and just that would be amazing. But anyway, I totally skipped over what country I would like to go to. Number one, if I lived in a fantasy world, Australia. A lot of the guys over there are hot. I never used to like them. I don't know. Something about that accent and the way they are. They don't give a fuck. That's what I like about them, is they don't give a fuck, you know? I kind of like people like that, they really don't care, like, what people think, you know? And I love that about Australians. And, also, but no, not for the men. I don't want to go there because of the men. I mean, that would just be like added to it. But there's some really, I think, authentic men over there as far as like their personalities and stuff, you know. And I like a little wild man, you know, like a little wildness to a man and the nature over there. Except, no, I don't want the snakes and I don't want friggin' spiders the size of your hand. Their Aussie accent. The spiders, I know, yes, the bird eating spiders. Yes, but it's still like a place I would love to visit. You applied for a job in Australia. Hey, and you didn't get it, or you're still waiting to hear back from them? You guys, can we get a $20 super chat? Or hit up any of my links. I could really use your help. I'm $1,700 in the hole right now in order to get things done. You can read on my GoFundMe, but you're still, well, hey, I'm sprinkling some little Aussie, dust on you so that you can live out my dream. And let's see it. United Kingdom as well. I'd like to go over to Europe, like a Europe trip. Hey, even stop in Amsterdam, you know. I'd like to go over. There's so many places. I'd like to travel everywhere. It would be amazing. I don't have any interest in India. No offense to any people from India. I just have no interest in that. Just like some Asian countries, I don't have any interest in it. It's just my personal thing. I still want to go to Canada. Let's see, what would be another cool place to go? Costa Rica. Italy. I heard France is kind of like not what they say it is. It's not as great as it appears to be. What about you guys? What is something that you would love to do? See anybody in here? Is there anyone at home? I barely see anything. Relax, relax. Just a little pinprick. Mr. Wee, go wee 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 all the way home. It's an awkward situation in France. Why? Would anybody like to travel to the Middle East? Oh, really? All the way home. You know, like when you're doing this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy said, wee, 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 all the way home. Super chats, GoFundMe, PayPal, Venmo, any help, any nice humans out there in this world. Somebody, anybody. Can anybody help? How about they elect me? I'll be the president. Do they have presidents in France? I don't know. I'm kind of stupid with certain things. Like, do they have president or they call him like, uh, what is it, prime minister or something? I'm trying to make a super chat. America is a prison. Honey, I'm already in a prison. You mean North Korea, Salios? I hope so. I hope you mean North Korea. How's everyone tonight? Robert, how are you doing, sir? Not good, honey, not good. Trying to get some help here. If anybody can help me, please check my community post. It's sad that I feel like the only way to get help is to go on TV or something and someone share my story. You know, people sit there and look at me and think I'm okay, but MS doesn't have a face. You don't know what I deal with every day. You don't see me. You're not in my body. I wish I could work right now. I miss working. I really do. I would love to have a job. I'd love to live a normal life. I would love that. And, you know, people say, oh, you're lazy. No, I'm sick. I'm not lazy. Who's gonna hire me if I'm gonna call in sick all the time? You know? And I even contemplated it multiple times. I said, hey, maybe I should just do it. And I don't know, because if I stay on my feet for too long, everything starts hurting my back, my feet. But I don't know. I think if I take this medicine too, I wouldn't even be able to try for a job because it's going to suppress my immune system. I can't be around people like that. Um, Zalios, you got South and North Korea mixed up. How did you do that, Josh? Did you wash your ball today, sir? Sorry. I just felt like saying that. Something told me to ask you that. Is there anybody here? What are you doing? Isn't it weird how your phone just like turns on? What is that? That Surrey or something? It's weird. It just like has some weird like marble effect. You did? Oh, okay. Was it hot outside and you had to come in and soak them? You guys, can we please get some help around here? Anybody? Share my story. It's on my community post. I need help. Why it's not letting you do it? I have PayPal, I have Venmo, I have Cash App in my GoFundMe in my community post, but I don't know why it's not. Maybe try to refresh the page. You're welcome and never chat. What? Who are you? What are you talking about? Did you guys notice that people seem to be getting crazier? Like, people are really going batshit crazy lately. It's insane. I don't know what's going on. It's scaring me. Sometimes they come in here, they don't make any sense at all. And I'm like, why doesn't anybody else say anything? You're welcome and never chat. Sir, ma'am, that doesn't make sense. What are you trying to say? You're welcome for what? Did I what? You're behind, Salios, if you just heard that now. You know, did you scrub the little apricots? the dried out apricots. Can anybody help? Anybody out there have a heart? Have anything they can help me with? Please go on my community post, read or help on my GoFundMe or super chats, anything like that. If we can get a goal tonight on super chats, we can do some music. I think 2 days ago I was just fed up. Nobody was talking to me. I was just sitting in here. I was like, why do I come on here? And I try to get help. Nobody helps on any of my links. It's weird. I've been asking for a long time and nobody wants to help on my links at all. And it's like, wow, people don't care. And that's sad. The only time I would get help is if I was like on the news. You know? Like if they shared my story or if I was a celebrity and they were like, oh, this celebrity, let's say I was a celebrity and I said, oh, I have MS, I need your help. Do you know how much help I would get? Probably millions. The world is backwards. It's so weird to me how people are. They don't want to help somebody that actually needs help and is not doing good. And I understand if you can't. I mean, I'm not talking about people, that can't help. I'm talking about the ones that do and just don't want to. See, nobody's talking now. It's weird. Look at my eyes, guys. It's like the color of my shirt right now. It's just this friggin' camera, I'm telling you. Look at my eyeballs, okay? You see that they look what? What color right now are they? Olive? Look at that. Look at how much lighter they are. Whoa, that made me blind. I don't know. What could I do to get money, you guys? Help me. I need some ideas. I don't want to like sell myself or anything like that. I just couldn't, like doing something that you don't want to do like that. It's weird. It makes you feel weird. And besides, I was contemplating doing something like that with vintage lingerie. I wanted it to be like more like a pinup style. But then I'm like, how am I gonna afford the lingerie? Number one. Number two, what if nobody subscribes to it? It's like, I would have to join that other place. And I don't think anybody's in here anymore. Nobody's talking. My voice sounds like the one from the Rugrats now. Tommy Pickles. Oh my god, I remember that show. And Doug. Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy always creeped me out, to be honest. I like to be Miss and Butthead. Yeah, dude. Hey, Petru, I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart for that. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. It's not much. It's okay. You helped me. Thank you. You thought of me. You had a kind heart, and that does help me because if I can get a little bit every day. Now, I didn't do well this month, and this is going to next month, and it's a week left for me to get some money coming in, and then you don't get paid till the end of next month, and I don't know. There's a $100 threshold to get paid. If you guys are curious about how it works, so my live streams don't get paid. I don't get paid anything off of it. only if I get super chats. I know, Patru, you have no idea what I'm going through right now. I need $1,700. I have a tooth. I had bills I had to pay, and I was behind on a lot, and it's like living a nightmare. And then trying to explain to them, my car is probably going to be taken away from me because it's being used as collateral. And behind on that, like 3 months coming September. I just can't do it. And right now, I split with my roommate, and a lot of his income goes towards certain bills that he has. So I have my own bills, and I just sit here every day on this bed. I don't have a life like everybody else does. I'm not trying to do a whole pity party. Please, enough with that already. People say, oh, pity party, pity party. No, it's not a pity party. It's called, this is me talking about my so-called life. But yes, Petru, thank you, darling. Thank you so much for thinking about me to help me out. And it's very nice of you. Very nice of you. And I really do appreciate anybody that helps me. And if anybody watching this back knows a way to share my GoFundMe with people that you think may be able to help me, it's on my community post, and get the word out that I need help. And you can share it with them. I don't know if anybody's gonna help, because I know somebody already did share it with people and nobody helped that they shared it with. And I don't get, why do people gotta be like this? It's weird. It's like, how can you sit there and help all these celebrities? Like, I saw somebody who was getting female what do you call it? Female, like, okay, please don't be mad at me. I don't know the proper terminology. I have MS brain right now. But he was born a male, and he wanted to become a woman, okay? He ended up making a GoFundMe. Sorry, she, because now they identify as she. And made a GoFundMe and raised $100,000 to get surgery for female something with the face to make them look more female, and something with the boobs. 1,000 euro. Oh my gosh, the car. Please, you just reminded me of another thing I never added to the list of shit I need fixed. Now listen, I've actually had somebody a couple months back help me fix my car. I put the receipt on my GoFundMe because, if I say it's for something in particular, I will show receipts. But my GoFundMe is to help with just, regular life and bills that I have. And just daily life things, daily life essentials. But yeah, so anyway, there's a mechanic right down the road from me. So for the past 6 years now, maybe, I've had to get my car fixed. And I don't know much about cars. And they were saying it was rotors and oh my god, did something like pierce my skin. It feels like glass or something in it. I don't know much about a car. Okay, so my AC doesn't work. It hasn't worked for a long time. Then the rotors and the brakes and something else. Anyway, it's like $8 to $1,000 usually to fix this stuff. Sometimes less. And the last time I went, I think it was the rotors, and I had to do something else. I think it was at the time the inspection. This is all coming up again, and they won't pass it inspection unless you get it fixed. Flawless. I'm looking flawless. Dude, that's very nice because I was gonna tell you guys I look like shit today. Oh my god, dude, I think I got like metal stuck in my head. And I went to this mechanic a couple times, like 6 times already. And they kept telling me the same thing. It's the rotors, it's something else, it's this, it's that. And then I said, listen, so I did this like 5 times already. Have them fix the brakes and not the AC. No, I'm not talking about the AC now. No, I wouldn't have them fix the AC. It's the road, but no, I'm not going back to them, jump. This is what I'm trying to explain, is I've been ripped off by these people. I had to take it there 6 times already. I don't remember the cost actually, but the first time was the rotors and the brakes, and I think I needed a tire. So this was years ago, okay? And I noticed that every time, like, I don't drive my car much, so it does sit a little bit, but how is it that, like, my car still sounds the same? So after all these years, the last time I went and had it fixed, oh yeah, they kept telling me about the AC. Have to be metal to metal for it to fail. Rotors have to be really bad for them to fail. So that's what I'm saying, honey, is that it took me 6 years for me to realize they were ripping me off and lying to me. And I know they're lying because the last time I had it done, and I have the receipt on my GoFundMe, they said that it was the same problem. I said, how does this keep happening? And I had them try to fix the AC too. And they said that was just to put like Freon in it. And they kept saying that. And I said, no, there's a leak. And they said, there isn't a leak. We put some dye in it and there's no leak. Why did my AC work for one day? One day, but then I let it sit for about 4 days, and then when I went back in my car, it didn't work. And that's too late to call them up and say, you guys worked on my car, and nothing was fixed. And I'm looking at the rotors, and they were all rusty looking still, and I said, why the fuck is that rusty? And at first it wasn't sounding bad, like the first day. And then now it literally sounds like tin cans underneath my car You sound like you're overdue. Yeah, I need to go to a new mechanic. The only reason why I kept going to them is because they're right down the road from me, so I could walk right to my house when I was done. And do you have any? I don't have any family. My parents passed away. I have a sister, but she's not really in my life. If you're losing refrigerant, then you definitely exactly jumpies. Even I know this. A Hyundai Elantra. You're too hot for the air. You guys call it aircon. We call it air conditioning. Yeah, no, I didn't really drive at all for a while, and I have to move it for the street sweeper. So that's when it sounds like tin cans underneath my car. There's no air conditioning. Inspection is due next month, and guess what? They said last time they're not fixing it unless the rotors get fixed and break. So that's another thing I'll have to probably pay for. Lovely lamb. Hi, Todd. You nut job. What are you talking about, Todd? Anyway, they ripped me off. If anything, so let me ask you men that know about cars. If somebody was, when they take the rust off of the rotors, they don't replace, they kept saying I needed them fixed. But then they would get me a cheaper price because I'd say I can't really afford it. So they say, okay, we'll just take the rust off. And I was like, okay. And because they were telling me that's gonna last me this amount of time. It wasn't even fixed. It's so rusty looking, and it's so rusty looking. And by the way, my car is being used as collateral, so technically I don't even own it. And that's what I'm trying to say, that I am very close to losing it. And they told me that if they take the car from me, that I will have to pay $75 just to store it until it gets auctioned off. You gotta go. Lamb out. Lamb out. Lovely lamb. Ugh, lovely lamb lunch. Puh. I can't imagine what that tastes like. No, I can't say that because when I was a kid, I think my mom made like lamb, no, veal. It was veal parmesan. That was pretty damn good. Is that the same thing? I don't know. We don't really eat that much over here, and I can't because I have alpha-gal. Do you guys have ticks where you're from? Anyway, he left to go eat his lamb lunch. Alright, you guys. No, it's not the same thing. What did I ask you guys? But yeah, if the rotors are grinded down and the rust is off, would that last longer than like 4 days? Because I don't think they did it, honestly. And not to be, rude or anything, but they are a bunch of rednecks, and I don't know, is that rude to say that? I think they don't care, but I'm not used to rednecks, and I'm originally from a different area, so these redneck men were rude, and I'm very polite to people, and they didn't like me because I had a peace sign on my car. I guess they automatically assumed that I'm for one side, and people and their assumptions all the time. Parmesan, yes, That was good, Pichu. Oh, you mean it's not the same thing, the lamb? A bunch of rednecks. I don't know, am I allowed to say that? I feel like I can't say anything without people thinking that it's offensive or, I'm gonna get in trouble for. I don't know. I'm half dumb now from having all these lesions on my brain. So you gotta forgive me. It's no excuse. Men are always trying to rip us girls off on car. Yes, Colleen, yes. But that's messed up. That's really mean to do that to somebody, you know? Because what they do, slap on an inspection sticker and claim that they. This has been 6 years and I was just dumb enough to keep going back. And now I have to take it next month, if I come up with the money, that is, to fix the rotors again and get my inspection done. But I'm like really at this point in my life, I'm like, what's the point? It's my car is not even my car anymore. It's being used as collateral and they're gonna take it from me because I can't even pay that. I'm like 3 months behind on that. Set their shop on fire? No. Thanks, Dara. Thanks, Dara, for feeling sorry. I mean, I don't. I know you mean well. I'm not looking for a pity party, but it is what it is. And listen, you guys, I want to tell you guys something, okay? And I want you to listen to my words because I never had a voice. And I want you to hear this. Live your life to the fullest. If you have no illnesses or anything like that, and you feel you can do certain things and you want to do it, do it. Don't think twice. You go and do that. Travel the world if you want. You know, take the time for yourself and do these things that you want to do before it's too late, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. And also be kind to people and love people no matter how much they hurt you. Always have love in your heart because that's important. I feel God is love, and I feel that, without love there's nothing but hate. We don't want that to rule the world, and it already is. They think I think I am dumb, Colleen, because I went back 6 times to the same people that ripped me off. I usually send my husband. I just had 4,000 break. Wait. 4,000 for brake repair. They kept telling me I need my rotors and brakes. I never get an estimate that bad. I would just get a new car. Well, life has not been kind to me. I have depression too, Dara. And I'm really sorry to hear that. And I hope that if that's what you have, I don't want to make light of your situation. But know that, times can get better and you can prevail, and just know your worth. Keep on fighting. Every time I have to make an inspection of a car, I make signs on the belt filters. Are you a mechanic, Petru? Every time I have to make an inspection. You're a mechanic? They had to fix every. What do you mean though? Because they said I needed brake pads and I needed the rotors. Oh, yeah. So I guess Are you telling me that if I got new rotors, new brakes, because they just scraped the rust off for me? Did you pre-order GTA? Yes. Yes, Hunter, I did, and I'm gonna get myself a really nice, sexy, hot um, uh, character. Right? They have girls in the new one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a nice, sexy, hot girl. I'm gonna drive a really cool car and just drive around. That's it. No, I don't play games. No, I have a degree in industrial engineering. Hey, that's deep. That's deep. Good for you. That's actually a good job. Did you pre-order GTA 6? I don't play video games. I'm not like a gamer chick. I know guys have a thing for gamer chicks. It's not me. I'm a rocker chick. I love to rock with my cock out. My imaginary one. You subscribe to me? Thank you, honey. Thank you. Weak, dude? Sir or ma'am, listen, I don't play video games. I'm just not into that shit. It's just not my thing. I'd rather listen to some good lyrics. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have a GTA, so I don't have what that box console. Is it called a console? I don't have any of that. Listen, I used to play the Lion King, Mortal Kombat in the 90s. Mortal Kombat, and my favorite game was Donkey Kong. And I realized I had really great patience back in the day. I tried playing it as I got older, the Lion King. It kept killing me and sending me back to the beginning. I wanted to take the thing and throw it out the window because I was so pissed off. I was like, no, send me back to the beginning. Now I have to do it all over again. Warrior Emily. Oh, you can name the characters. Cool. Thank you. You're sweet. Did you see the new There's movies? I didn't know. No, I just know the video game. That was fun though. I like the one that whipped the hair around and that fight. I like Centipede. Oh, I had to look at your name, honey. I had to look at your name. I thought you were a rando, and I was like, they like centipedes. I'm trying to think what character, the one that whipped the hair around. I don't know. I was just always using any character. Dang, what happened? How did we get here? The 90s was yesterday. Can we all agree that it was better in the 90s?
Uh,
I mean, can we also agree that it was better when there were stores? Like, everything is like online now. You can't even find stores anymore. All these restaurants are going away, and it's like, what has happened to life? How did we go backwards instead of forward? Yeah, we didn't have phones. We were always outside playing in the mud, playing on the train tracks, jumping on rotten pumpkins, uh, jumping on random people's horses, riding bikes everywhere, hanging out with the cool kids. And coming home before it got dark, and well, I was, a little rebellious at times, so I came home when it was dark. And half the time my stepfather would lock me out, so I'd have to sleep in the garage. Yes, yes. And everything just seemed better back then. I don't know what happened to the world. The world is what is happening. No, man is destroying the world. Humans. And listen, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Yes, Hunter. Yes, Hunter. My mom, she didn't do that, but my nana would take off a branch. I never looked forward to that. And my dad at the time, I said a bad word and he brought me in the bathroom and he put soap in my mouth, and I remember crying. Hey, that stuck with me. That stuck with me. And I was crying, and I had hidden candy under the pillow. So the taste, I couldn't get it out of my mouth, and I was like, puh, puh, puh. And then I had hidden candy under my pillow. The 90s rocked. Oh, I'm sorry, Petru. I'm sorry. That's not nice. When my stepfather came in the picture after my father passed away, he made his own paddle out of wood. Yeah. Can you believe that shit? And my own father, my father used to belt a couple times. Um, that never bothered me. But my stepfather made it a paddle and used that. Oh, you did too, Colleen. Well, that's what he made. But yeah, no. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that now? You think that what? Are you serious, Pedro? Oh, I'm so sorry. What kind of signs did she make on your face? That's mean. I mean, that's just effed up. There's no other words. And I could never do that. I think about, I would be a great mother. I would be a great mother. Because, except I worry too much, so I'd be always worried about my child. But where I live right now, I see these parents, and I'm not trying to judge them, but I can't help but judge them when they're walking and their little child is way behind. I just saw a child today that was about 7 years old. You know the bikes with the little thing in the back that has like a baby in it? It's like a little tent type of thing. There was a 7-year-old riding his bike with her in the back, a little baby girl. I'm like, what? Where's the parents? How can you allow that? I have a ton of semen to share. Ew. Puh. No thanks. I'm not interested in that. Please. I visualize everything. Oh my god. That's nasty, Goosebumps. She me on the body, but I used to laugh and she was getting more nervous and then bit me on the... What? See, hearing this stuff makes me angry. I have no respect for people like that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I mean, people who do that to their kids, F you. I could never be like that. Nope. Over the wall with you. Because, that's messed up. No, it's not funny, Pedro. That's not funny, honey. That's not funny. I wouldn't think that was funny. I think that's actually sad. Why would she bite your face? That's sick. I would be sitting there loving my child, nurturing my child, teaching my child right from wrong. Oh, really, Pedro? May we have another burp to change this up? Yeah, sure. Send me a super chat. Send me super chat. Go ahead, you can do it. You can do it. My youngest was talking to her friends about how mean their mothers were to them. And they were young, as mean as she thinks I am sometimes. She actually said she never went through any of that. There's some really messed up people in the world, but I will say that my stepfather did most of it, and it was a control thing for him, and it's horrible that it put fear in me, and I lived with fear for years. I still have fear. Some men intimidate me, and the reason why I know this is because I did, some soul searching and meditation work, and realized why I am the way I am sometimes. And yeah, I'm a 42-year-old with daddy issues and mommy issues, and I realized that, so you need a fart for that? Oh, come on, I can't do that. How about have a heart for that? How about have a heart for that instead of a fart? You're mean. You only want to help if I fart? They make us not feel good enough. Yes. Colleen from Ohio, 63 years old. So this is the speed dating show. We have Colleen as our new contestant, and she is 63 years old, resides in Ohio, and she is a dominatrix. So anybody interested? No, I'm just kidding, guys. She's married. Just messing with you, girl. The way I said at the beginning of the conversation, live the present. Yes, that's true. But how can I do what I want to do with no money? A priest helped me to forgive my father. Hey, I forgave my stepfather. I thought about this one night. In order for me to get over all the fear I had, I sat there and I thought about it, and I said, this man was severely mentally ill, and for he not know what he do, and that kept coming in my head. And he was very intelligent, actually. He had a PhD in psychology, never used it. My mom had to work. He pushed everyone out of my mom's life. And my mom got cancer, and he never told anybody and had her not telling anybody, so she passed away. And he got the money from the house, took all of my dad's belongings that belonged to me from when he was in Vietnam and everything. I never got any of it. My mom had boxes of ornaments she collected throughout years, like vintage ornaments, jewelry boxes with my name on it and everything. And he pawned everything off. And but what am I saying about him? Oh, forgive him, forgiveness. And I sat there and I said, I forgive him, because there were, that's the thing that really messes with your head, is that there were times he was actually nice. And it would make you question whether you were the crazy one. And then all of a sudden, he was an alcoholic. My mother was an alcoholic. I thought that was normal. My mother was more like a friend to me, because once my dad died, everything changed. And everything changed once my dad. I think if he was alive, my father was in the Marines, and he was a very stern guy and never took any bullshit from anybody. I have some stories to tell, but I guess I won't share them because let's just put it this way. He didn't take shit from anybody, so he would have never allowed me to date the people I dated, except maybe one or two. But other than that, yeah, no. Really, Callie? My father, too, was in Vietnam. You think my father would hate you? Why? My father would have hated my first boyfriend because he, did this to me. And let's just put it this way. My dad would have, took his kneecaps out or something like that. He would have been, yeah. He would not allow a man to put his hands on me. Oh, used to drink a lot. Yeah, I thought that was normal, And then I remember coming home, and we used to hang out in the basement all the time and jam out to records. That was what we did all the time. And she'd say, Em, come down here. And she'd put on some Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, and she got me into all this music. Because you're brown, I don't think he would hate you. No, it wasn't like that. It was because of any man that puts a hand on a woman, no good. And it doesn't, listen, colors don't matter, Sebastian. I love everybody. It's all about the character and how you treat somebody. People don't understand that. They're idiots. They judge based off, stupid things. It's like, you don't even know the person. Like, why are you gonna judge based off the color of someone's skin or their, political views or religious views? Like, get to know that person. A miserable guy. A woman should be touched only with flowers or with a tongue. Sorry. Sorry. My intrusive thoughts came in. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Lips. What's with the lips? Am I still on here? Oh my gosh. Guys, it's almost 2 hours I've been on here. I didn't get to the music stream. I'm glad I make you smile. Yeah, people say things and then I make myself smile because I have to let my intrusive thoughts come out. I just let it flow. And then I say the craziest shit and then I laugh because I'm like, that was dumb and like embarrassing, but hold on. That was a good burp. That deserves a $10 super chat for all you burp lovers out there. I'm making a certain burp lover page. It will be $100 a month and it will be called Queen Burp. Goddess of Burps. The Goddess of Burps. Who is this now? Everybody's passing away. Frank Beard, the drummer of ZZ Top, 77 years old, and then there was, wow, I just got a craving for nacho fries. I haven't had nacho fries in a long time. It's been like 4 months. I'm losing weight, you guys. I am down like almost 60 pounds now. It's taken about a year. But I'm very proud of myself for that because well, it's not like I have many options to eat many foods, but I'm eating, not over what I can eat. I don't overdo it. I just go by small portions. So I finally reached a milestone the other day, and I was like, yay, I finally feel happy about something. But then again, why should I feel happy when I could be in a wheelchair like in a year or something? I don't know that, but this is how my thoughts are. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be skinny and all, but this will happen or that can happen. That's how my brain works. You have to lose fit. It's all about, okay, so I have mast cell and alpha gal, so I can't eat anything I want, okay? So it's all about portion control, and I pretty much only eat at night. And the reason I choose night, because people do that intermittent, can't say the word, type of thing. They do that usually like earlier, but I do it later just because I won't be able to sleep when I'm hungry. So yeah, I usually or sometimes I'll have a little bit during like 3 or 4 and then something a little later, but it'll be small portions, so that way it's. But I try to do more of like eating later. It has helped me with not having heartburn so much that I get, and also I gotta pee really bad. I want to change my diet though and ask my allergist if I could add more vegetables in, because I want to start eating like more vegetables, because I don't eat any right now because of the mast cell. So I can eat cabbage, so I want to start eating cabbage. I love cabbage. Just don't know how to prepare it. Besides like making like stuffed cabbage with chicken or something like that. A locker on the fridge? No, no, no. Do you have diabetes, sir? Because there's something that everybody's doing now. And hey, it's helping them, lose and stuff, but it's mostly made for people with diabetes. So if you had that, you could do that and lose it that way, or you can just go to the gym. Hey, years ago, I lost a bunch of weight. I was working out all the time. Your father, well, that's not going to help you, but I used to go to the gym all the time, use my elliptical. If I did all this stuff still, I would have been down more, but I'm not in a rush. I have about 30 to 40 more to go. And thank you, sweetie Derek, Elvis. I hope I feel better too. But we all know that hasn't happened yet, so. Alright, you guys. When I worked in the USA, you lost in 9 months? You mean you did not gain? Patreon? Usually people come over here and they gain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, you guys, can you please help me, yo, people? Alright, honey chops, honey lamb chops, sweetie pies. Yeah, I don't look too cute today. Sorry, I gotta do my hair. Look, I got the roots. Look at that. I gotta do that. So, my throat hurts like I need a whole pack of Ludens. Why is it doing this? I think the MS is affecting my vocal cords. It's been like this. I lost 60 using Jenny. Damn, that was a long time ago, Sebastian. You're lying. Because you look good. Oh yes, I have to keep busy. So I try, to be honest with you guys, I was dealing with a lot of depression the past 2 days, so I haven't gone live. And I stayed in bed the whole time. And I wasn't going to come live tonight either, to be honest with you. Because I've just been so depressed, and it's like your body, you're so exhausted from being exhausted. And this has been going on with me since I was in my 20s. So I haven't had this great life that everybody else has. So yes, I do pity myself. Yes, I feel bad for myself. I have reason to. And then reach out to me. Nobody reaches out to me, so I figure nobody cares. If they cared, they write and say, hey, are you okay? Are you gonna go live? Nobody does that. So I figured, hey, nobody cares, I don't think anybody cares about me. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Nobody's helping. Nobody talks half the time in my live streams. And are you guys there? But I'm used to it now. Did you get to hear me? I basically was talking about that. Um, so if I'm not on, and ask them, or if I'm going live, if you care, because I don't think people care. I liked when you did Elvis. Oh my God, Derek. But I think about that, I'm embarrassed. I was talking like Elvis, but that's embarrassing. How's it going, Derek? That doesn't sound, I can't even do it anymore. How's it going? Hey, honey, bunny. No, hey, what's up, Derek? How's it going? This is Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. Would you like to make me some peanut butter sandwiches? I can't do it. I don't write you because I don't want you to feel like I'm invading yours. How the hell would you be invading what space? Come on. Come on, dude. Really? Please. I thought I had anxiety. I know. I haven't seen you before, Peichu. It's very nice to meet you. I'm coming back in about 10-15 minutes. We're going to do a music stream. If anybody would like to come in and support my stream and listen to some good rock, and I'll dance and all, well, not dance, but dance in place. What part of the East Coast, sweetie? On you? You're the Midwest. Okay. What's the Midwest? Like Kentucky? Like Kentucky? See, I'm really bad with geography and all that. What are you, like Kentucky? What's the East? New York, Florida, I think Tennessee maybe, Pennsylvania, Ohio, um, I'm in Pennsylvania. It's 2100 p.m. now in New York. What time is that? I don't do military time. I told you I'm a little dumb. Have you been to Erie? Um, Honestly, like, there's so many places I want to go because there's like so much nature here, and I love nature. And no. No, I haven't. Um, but there's so many places. It's 9 o'clock at you. Yes, you're right. It is 9 o'clock. 9:07. So I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes, you guys, if you want to come back. You travel all over PA? Did you like it? What would you say is your favorite part? Um, Listen, I can't eat a lot of the food over here because they cook it in lard because of the Amish. And I would love to go to Lancaster, and they have that huge buffet over there. You gotta go, Pichu. Will you be around tomorrow? I do a live stream every day at about 1700 p.m. I don't know what time that is, but I'm just going to say it's probably around 7 p.m. I'm going to take a guess. If you're saying 1900 is 9, let's see, is it 2100. So we're going to go with 1900 p.m. is when I do my live streams. So that would be 7 p.m. or 7:30. I usually start around 7:30. You have to add 6 hours for Italy. Are you a, are you behind or are you forward? Are you behind me or are you forward? It's 3 in the morning. Oh no, oh no. Do you stay up this like all the time or no? Are you just gonna be a random person in my room? I've been to Erie, Pittsburgh, Mars, Bethlehem. Bethlehem. Did you go to the Chris Crindle market? 4 hours you gotta go to work. You better go to bed, honey. Have a good night, okay? Sleep well and have a good day at work. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you back on my streams again. 7:30 p.m. East Coast, United States. Philadelphia a-hole. Yes, that's the name. I'm not an a-hole. Been to the Pocahontas. Oh, the Poconos are beautiful, right? I love the tall pines and beautiful, beautiful. Lots of hiking. Do you live in New York? I used to be from Long Island. So, New York State, but not the city. Hell no for the city. Hell to the no. I used to love that as a kid because I went to all the bars and clubs and stuff like that where the, you know what I mean. But I was able to get in. Anyway, I used to take the train in because I'm a Long Island girl. I was at the Pocono outlet. What is that about? Because one of my aunts that I don't talk to, she used to go to PA to some like outlet. Supposedly it's like no tax or something. Yeah, I would like to go back to the Poconos. The only time I ever been there was my friend used to live in there. So I drove through there, but never did anything there. But I know they have that glamping and all that. That seems really cool. I'd love to do that. And don't say, oh, get rugged and go in the dirt and all that. Glamping is cool. You don't, that's the place she went to, Petru. There is Derek? No way. Alright, you guys, I gotta jump off, but I'll be back in 10-15 minutes, okay? Come back. What the hell is gambing? Glamping. Glamping. It's like a little cottage that people sleep in instead of a tent to go camping. So they make it like you know, they have like a kitchen and everything in there outside. There's a big fire pit and everything like that. I've never done it, but I always wanted to. You'll see me tomorrow. Okay, sweetie, have a good day. Hey, is that the Ukrainian fortune teller, babe? Yes, it's me, Scurvy Dog. Polish, though. I'm Polish. I'm the Polish fortune teller, babe. So, if you come back, I can help you. Be brave, warrior. Aw, thank you. Bless, bless. Good night, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. Love you guys. Thank you for positive energy, okay? Okay, Will Derek. Come back, Derek.